Okay. Now, tea dehydrates you a lot. It does, but I've only... I've had 2 liters of water now, and 1.5 liters of tea. Right, I was gonna go take a nap in-game. Let's go do this. Let's see, wonder you could make some general assets. Not in the next 20 minutes. Let's sleep for... It's gonna be like 4
Try
p.m.
not to dream about trains.
It's past curfew, but maybe being past curfew will work in my favor. Let's take a look. There might be less people. Significantly less. Okay, so that's a good sign. If we see bobbies going around, I'll bid them.
Odd. Why are there peepers patrolling the park? I should snoop around a bit.
Okay, so we've got robots patrolling. No, can it still see me? It can. This is interesting. Yeah, I don't know how blind these things are. Unfortunately, we have to sit up or stand up to dig. You are concealed. Am I still concealed while I do that? Okay, tear-stained letter, tear-stained doll, canteen, flimsy cricket back and bat, and some banger. Let's actually read some of these notes. I got a bunch. Dear Uncle Jack. Dear Jack, forgive a total stranger for writing to you, but I feel after all these years as if I know you better than I know many of the people of my family. To me, you're no longer Uncle Jack, you're Jack. I can see that you're a good and kind man, full of love and laughter. But Jack, I can tell that you're not fulfilled. Lately, has there been an edge in your voice? As if you know something is missing. Jack, I can tell that you're alone in this world. It's not fair that you, who have done so much to make us all feel a little less lonely, should have no girl who loves you best of all. Jack, I know this is terribly forward, but I want to be that girl. I know I could make you personally happy. Please write back, and let me know if you could let me prove it to you. You deserve all the good things. I love you. Fiona Slaymaker. Jack, I know what you did. When I feel like it, I will tell them. Your nemesis, OS. Dear Vicar, Reverend John Dainty. Dear Vicar, I'm writing to you because I was disturbed by the joke you made about a downer in yesterday's sermon. I know everyone thought it was a very funny joke. I love a laugh as much as anyone, and I thought it was funny at the time. But then it began to bother me. Not in the sense of feeling bad or sad, of course, but philosophically. Who are we to mock the downers in Christ's church? Did Christ mock the poor and downtrodden? Or did he mock the Pharisees and hypocrites? Do we really want to start by drowning 100 downers? Where would we end? I know I'm going on entirely too long about one joke, but it's important to keep up standards, don't you think? And as a vicar, we look to you to set the standard, don't you? It's perfectly fine when Uncle Jack makes jokes about downers. No one takes him too seriously, not when he has his jolly hat on. And I have laughed at many a downer joke. It seems we tell new ones every day. At any rate, they seem new. But in a sermon, shouldn't we have some sympathy instead of mocking? Shouldn't we be praying for downers to come to their senses and take their joy again? Yours most devotedly, Sylvia Hockney. Lost letter page. As you tighten the lid on, it squeaks ever so slightly as the glass rubs against the rubber, and as your rubber gloves rub along the lid. That done, you slowly strip off your rubber gloves, one by one, taking care not to get any of the water on your arms. The rubber gloves, half inside out, quiver slightly on the kitchen counter, as if they were shivering in delight. What do you want to do now, you ask? Eleanor's party's tomorrow. We promised to bring the balloons. You found balloons? Yes, I say, keeping my voice as steady as I can. 10 latex rubber balloons. The long kind you can twist into shapes. In my mind, I can already hear them squeal as I twist them. The thin rubber rubbing on itself. And then there was Sally. Okay, so this was the plot one. We might as well read this. And then there was Sally, just off of King's Road. I wonder if Winston Churchill ever practiced a speech, and then when he gave it, it came out all hateful accusations and vitriol. Not all the way he wanted it to sound, sorry. Or not at all what he wanted to say. Probably not. She was being all lovely, and then slipped the surly bonds of earth Sally. Only even more so. And then she said she was mates with Sir Robert B. Or more than mates, I suppose. And from then on, all I could think of was that horrible night. I wanted to beat a hasty retreat, but my legs wouldn't move, and my mouth wouldn't stop. The really stupid thing is that I desperately need a letter of transit if I'm to go back to the city and out of Wellington Wells. And Sally offered to get me one, and so I cleverly chased her off. The thing is, I don't trust her. She was always so wonderful when she was there, but a girl like Sally always has so many better places to be, and better people to be with, or worse, people that she prefers anyway for some reason. And sometimes she'd just hide in Percy's old room in the attic and not come down. Who knows what's going on with her now? I could try again. She's living on King's Road somewhere, with bars on her windows and an unlocked door. Couldn't be that hard to find, and I could hardly be more of an arse than just now. So there's nothing to lose except for my pride again. I can swallow my pride, for Percy's sake. A letter from Sparky. Text. I came by, but no one was there. I wired up the new security coil, but it hasn't been tested yet. It should be fine. All you need to do is have someone install the new keypads and mount the coil above the door. I slid Mr. Lightbearer's keycard under his back door as instructed. God, that man can sing. Cheers, Sparky. Your father, McCartney. It was so lovely to bump into you by the fountain the other day. I hope I didn't seem too distracted. I might have had a bit too much joy that morning. You know how it is these days. Has it really been so long since I was an altar boy in your choir? It feels like yesterday. I have a favor to ask you. It's been some years now, if I remember right. Who knows anymore? That I felt out of step with the rest of the congregation at St. Michael's. More and more they argue about what Christ's forgiveness means if nobody can remember what they're asking forgiveness for. To tell the truth, I long for the old certainties I had as a boy. I miss absolution. I miss the body and blood. I miss going forth to sin no more. I want to return to the church. But I doubt Gillian would take kindly to me returning to the fold. Her knitting club is all St. Michael's. Her flower arranging friends are St. Michael's. Our neighbors are all St. Michael's. Is it wrong to want to convert in secret and take Mass in secret? I suppose we did in the earliest days of the church, didn't we? I cannot remember the things I have done, but confession and Mass wash all sins clean, do they not? Would you have me back? Yours devotedly, Robin Willoughby. Okay, tear-stained letter. Dearest Peggy, so sorry, darling. Your father wouldn't let me keep your dolly in the house anymore. I know one day you'll walk through our front door. Maybe you'll be too old for your dolly, but I promised I would keep her for you, so I'm burying her next to the tree you love to climb. Come back to us, darling, won't you? Love, your mom. Okay. So I've got water filter plants. Neat. And now let's get out of here before any more things come after me. Interesting. I think they despawned. At least to some small degree. Okay, so I'm going over here. Yeah, not a lot of policemen around. I was seriously expecting a little bit more. But it's like totally empty around here. Okay, I don't want anything from the tap. Don't drink the water around here. That's a trap. I'll read it. No escape. Please wash white and colored clothes separately. Should probably have this out preemptively. Interesting, yeah, they leave the notes. Open the flue first, make sure fire's out before putting in paper.
Ooh, I better see to my cooking.
No, these characters just hang out in here. Well, no reason to wake them. It is nighttime after all. Let's see. The Umbrella Man. He's not always violent. But he was always hungry for more loot.
Hey! Leave my stuff alone!
That's them! Their hands are bloody! Take
Okay.
your joy, darling!
Oh, this didn't work.
Fire!
Take
Louder!
your
Help!
joy!
Well, this went poorly. There we
You
go.
might want to see a doctor, sir.
What have we come to?
Okay.
What's going on?
This is confusing.
Call the police!
How'd they call the police so quick? Well, that was quick. Let's go find this last person. I guess I'm not as sneaky as I thought it would be. Where are they? Well, there's... not one of those. Okay, question. Can I make, an electro zapper? Probably not. Yeah, we still don't have the... I can make some short spikes. I guess I'll make one, just have it in my inventory. Water filter. Oh, joy and purity from water. That's not really that helpful for what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, it's not locked. You're right, it's not locked. I will get, oh, there's a empty power set. They're all empty. I gotta find a reliable source of power here. So who's the person that called the... yeah, who caught me? I have no idea. Or, oh, I know. It's the lady from the other room that's still awake. I got it. And the other... okay, well, that's fine. Well... I could just go for the safe. Nope, requires an electro lock shocker. I kind of wish I could actually leave notes on the map or something. You know, telling myself, hey, by the way, grab, see, I think I already looted that man. Grab an electro shock, lock shocker. Get it open, whatever. Oh, 3 healing bulbs. Don't mind if I do. And I already looted this guy, yeah? Yeah. Empty. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Let's see. Do we have anything else? Nope. And yeah, shockingly, there's no cops around. So, in general, I really should get a lot of my my illicit-based activities done after hours. That's interesting. I'll have to take a look at that in a second. I hear noises, but I don't actually see a, a dispensary, which sucks. Cause I need a little bit more power, and then we get the good guns. That was weird. Hey, thank you, human, for the resub.
A joy detector. I better take my joy.
Okay. Well, that's permanently busted? Question mark. Okay. I'm not sure why this is here. Is this a... Oh. Okay, that's a power setup, but now it doesn't look like there's anything over here immediately. Was this just like a... What the... Away on holiday? Yeah! Whole building is. Question mark. So that was just like a random-ass checkpoint. Alright. Yeah, we're looking for a modeling dispenser, but I don't see any in the immediate area. It's unfortunate, but life. It actually looks like they're mostly using robots to... Oh. You can actually leave town premises and sneak around. Let's take a look at that. I mean, it's quiet out here, so who knows? There might be something interesting. Or I might have to go back in the way I came. Lightning bolt on the map. Oh, there's a modeling dispenser in there. I might want to come back to that one, though. That one's right in the middle of the park. That's got zappy bots hanging out all over the place. You're terrifying. That sign was just like, whoop! Immediately knew where I was. I'm not finding much. It's like the ubiquitous wall of building. And also, thank you, Spectres, for the sub. Those are creepy signs. Do we have an entrance around here? I was kind of hoping I could just kind of sneak around and find like an alternate way through, but no, it almost feels like you're not supposed to see the town from this angle. Like, at all? This is kind of weird, isn't it? Or... It's like I've clipped out of the world, except for I haven't. Let's see if there's another entrance here, or there's those guys there blocking the bridge. Well, it didn't even notice me.
Don't mind me.
A lot more constables in the area. Okay. Well, what do we got? I've only got 3 skill points. What's the one I want? Tech friendly. ×2 acquisition time. That might not be a bad idea. I need some more skill points, though. What's with them all wearing gas masks, too? That's something else I'm kind of noticing here. They all have gas masks. Why? Why would these places need gas masks? What the? What? What? That was confusing.
I've been to market to buy a fat pig. Time to go home again.
I bet he hasn't gone far.
Oh, you know what? It's because choking people out counts as a melee attack. I got a lucky strike. Yeah, I got a lucky strike, so he just went straight down. That's kind of incredible in a way. Okay. We're going to just make our way down here. Supposedly there's another criminal that's been getting people and is like, don't go out after night. I mean, the safest time for me is out after night. I figure I might as well make it safer. I've never fought one of these guys.
Black dog.
Okay. Ow. So that hurts. So I can fight those guys. But the drone almost immediately comes in my direction. Okay. Hey, question. How blind are these guys? The answer, very, very freaking blind. That did hurt a little bit, though. But, yeah, no, they're very blind. And I don't even have any of the, like, real stealth upgrades. Kinda wish you could actually destroy the, I kinda wish you could destroy the alarm system in these houses, but oh well. Medicine cabinet, healing balm, hell yeah. I like this place. Let's see, cupboards, fireplace. Unfortunately, all the notes are starting to repeat here, which is kind of unfortunate. Was that sugar on the counter? Might have been. Oh yeah, absolutely was. Admittedly, I don't really need it, but it's still a good idea. I should probably also heal up.
Oh dear. Time to go home.
Okay, we don't have anybody here.
Oh, better see to my cooking.
Okay, nobody is currently here. Nope. Medicine cabinet. Yeah, they've got a bunch of illegal drugs. Like, pretty much every single person here has flash. Which is a weird thing. Okay. Oh.
Oh, goodness. Oh, I was having so much fun.
Grab all those. Be nice if I could lock these people in. Like, that's something I could definitely get behind.
Time to go home again, jiggity-jig.
Actually awake? Are they talking in their sleep? Like, this might backfire on me terribly. She's not pathing to her bed. Okay, so we're just gonna give that one a hard pass. Go over here. Man's asleep.
Hey, what are you doing there?
Oh, better see to my cooking.
Amazing. Just a bandage. Alright, whatever. We're good. Unfortunately, I don't think we really find a whole lot of those skill books around here, which is unfortunate. Anyway. I think we're done. I think we're done with this place. There's a little bit more. There's that other room. But, well...
Oh, look. Tempest food.
Grand scheme of things, worked out fine. Anyway. It's pretty much time to stop. Let's go give that lady her drugs, because her drugs? That flower. Because she's just been puddle stomping there constantly for, as far as I can tell, no good reason. Oh, is there another one? There is.
I love it.
Oh, right.
Love
I
it.
can just hide back here. No, is she just gonna panic because they're going. Okay. Okay, that's her panicking there.
No need to get excited after all.
That's kind of incredible.
It smells like something
Oh,
burned down.
aren't you a dear?
You sure you want to be stomping around in Motorline? It's quite dangerous.
Oh my goodness! This is Motoline. What am I thinking? I'd better get out of this puddle, hadn't I? The fumes must have gone to my head.
Bloody hell. Oh, you can smell the fog from here.
It's just that I miss stomping around in the rain, you see? I don't have a raincoat. I used to have one. Do you know what happened to it? Neither do I, love, neither do I. I could make one, you know. I know the secret. To sewing through rubber, you have to know the trick. I know. You bring me an old raincoat, I'll make myself a new raincoat. And I'll teach you the secret of sewing through rubber. Whee!
Okay, unfortunately I've left all of my my old raincoats behind. Oh, there's a small Mottling spill. Can I use this?
I love it.
Oh, I need a modeling harvester. Okay, well that's right out. Let's just go back home, nice and safe. Not have to don't have to worry about anything. And let's grab the let's
How they
grab
get a
the
cow down there?
what? Let's grab the raincoat before I go anywhere, before I do anything, before I make any mistakes. Inventory. Place all components. And yeah, it looks like most of those weapons that I stole partially broken. That's kind of annoying. I was really hoping I could I'll enrich myself with them. Holy crap, they had a lot of rubber ducks. Bunch of bobby whistles too. Huh. And a brick. Anything else? Let's see. Scotch. Potatoes. Raw meat. We still haven't figured out how to cook in this game, which is weird. Where am I getting all these glass bottles from? I guess just raiding houses. Okay, is there anything else? No. So we want to go to container. It's the shredded... No? I have shredded raincoats, for sure. Shredded raincoat, there we go. Grab 3 of them. Perfect! So now I've got several. And we'll give that to her later. Nope. Can I not save? I can't save her. That's good. Where's my... There it goes.